Outlander is a journey through time, but since it tells a story about an epic love story that also spans years of time, that means that many of these characters have played different ages, and Jamie and Claire have stayed together and in love through it all. So naturally, many of us hope that real-life Sam and Catriona would fall in love and live happily ever after too. Sadly, that isn't how real life always works, so that wasn't to be. So how old are the cast members, and who of them are in relationships? This is the Outlander's cast's real ages and life partners revealed. Mild spoilers. Before we get started, please remember to hit the like button if you enjoy the video, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. Then you will never miss anything. Stephen Bonnet, played by Ed Speleers. Probably most well known for his role in Aragon, Ed Speleers played a pretty terrible character in Outlander. He previously played in another major hit show, Downton Abbey too. He was born in England in April 1988, and that makes him 33 years old. But unlike some of the characters he has played, he seems to have a pretty good private life. He is married to Asia Macy, and the pair has 2 children together, a little boy and a little girl. Jocasta Mackenzie Cameron, played by Maria Doyle Kennedy. In the show, she is Jamie's aunt who helps the Frasers out when they reach America. And in reality, Maria is just as strong a woman. She is an Irish singer and songwriter who is 56 years old. As an actress, she has had some incredible roles. She has had parts in shows like Orphan Black, The Tudors, and Downton Abbey. But while her acting career has been pretty incredible, it is music that is her first love. She actually met her husband, actor and composer Kieran Kennedy, through music, and the couple has said that even now, after more than 30 years of marriage, it is still music that keeps them connected. The couple has 4 sons and they all live together in Dublin. Lord John Grey, played by David Berry. One of the most decent characters in Outlander, Lord John Grey quickly became a fan favorite of the show, and David Berry, who played him, got a lot of new fans out of the deal. He is also known for his role in A Place to Call Home as a series regular. This 37-year-old actor was born in Canada but grew up in Australia, a fact that is really surprising to Outlander fans that are used to seeing him as English nobility. He is married to Christina Tessick and they have 1 son together. Larry Mackenzie, played by Nell Hudson. Larry is one of those characters that we met when she was a young girl, and she has kept popping up through the years. The last time we saw her in Outlander, she was already an older woman, so it could get confusing as to just how old she is in real life. In reality, Nell Hudson is only 30 years old. She has also had big parts in other major shows like ITV's Victoria. She is also a writer and a musician, and she used to be in a long-term relationship for a couple of years. Nell is pretty private, but it does seem like she is currently single. Gaylis Duncan, played by Lotte Verbeek. Gaylis was a super intriguing character. As the only other time traveler back then, we all thought she was mostly good and had Claire's back. But when she came back in later seasons, she was completely dark and very evil. Completely different than we expected. It was pretty great, and Lotte Verbeek was incredible in the role, just as she has been in all the different roles she has ever played. And she has been in many things like Blacklist and The Borgias. She is a busy actress, dancer, and model. She is 38 years old and was born in Venlo in the Netherlands. It seems like the star is still single. She likes sharing parts of her life with her fans on social media. She has always spoken out about how important her relationships with friends and family are to her, but she has never mentioned a significant other. It might be because she just wants to keep any romantic relationship very private, or it could just be that a romantic relationship is not her priority at the moment. Jenny Fraser Murray, played by Laura Donnelly. It really felt like Jenny and Jamie were family and they were great as brother and sister, and that might be because they knew each other before being cast on Outlander. Laura Donnelly and Sam Heughan went to acting school together, so them ending up as cast as brother and sister is a pretty great thing. Laura was born in Northern Ireland in 1982 and is 38 years old. She's been in a few plays and movies and in a number of television shows. In 2021, she is starring in the HBO show The Nevers. She is super talented and has even won a Best Actress award at the Olivier Awards. She has been in a long-term relationship with the English playwright, screenwriter, and film director Jeremy Jez Butterworth. Black Jack Randall and also Frank Randall, both played by Tobias Menzies. Playing 2 of the most memorable characters in the show and definitely one of the most evil characters, Tobias has left his mark on the Outlander universe. But he has been a part of many shows and pieces in his years as an actor. His father was a BBC radio producer. He had ties ties to showbiz right from the start. He started working all the way back in 1998 in the long-running medical drama Casualty, and it seems like he has never stopped working since. He has had parts in some massive shows like Rome and in a little show called Game of Thrones. And right now he is playing Prince Philip in The Crown. The 47-year-old actor from London has had incredible success in his career, but he seems like he might not have had the same success in love. It could be very likely that Tobias has just not been interested in a romantic relationship because his career takes priority. Or it could just be that he is so super private about his relationships that he has been able to keep them out of the spotlight. Dougal Mackenzie, played by Graham McTavish. Dougal is an incredible warrior, and although he is super aggravating at times, his heart is pretty much always in the right place. But something even better came out of Graham's time in Outlander, his awesome friendship with Sam Heughan. It is great to see the friendship between the two men. They have even written a book together and are in a docu-series together. Graham McTavish has a massive resume and has been part of loads of projects, movies, television shows, animations, and even video games. But one of the biggest parts is probably his part in the Hobbit trilogy. He is a 60-year-old Scottish actor who is very private about his personal life, but we do know he is married to Gwen McTavish. She is a filmmaker by profession, and the couple has been together for a really long time. But they have never revealed how long they dated. They also never revealed when they got married or any other information about their relationship. We do know that they have daughters together and that the entire family lives together in New Zealand. Brianna Fraser, played by Sophie Skelton. Not only is Brianna the daughter of Jamie and Claire and thus Outlander royalty, but she is also part of the next biggest couple in the show. Rihanna and Roger Mackenzie is another big romance in the show, so many people wondered if Sophie Skelton and Richard Rankin were a couple in real life, but this does not seem to be the case at all. Sophie used to date Jeff Gum, a fellow actor, and it seems like the two of them might still be together even now. She was born in the Manchester area in 1994, so she is 27 years old. At first, she was a dancer, and later she went into acting. She hasn't had many major roles, but being such a young actress, she has plenty of time to build her resume in the future. Claire Fraser, played by Catriona Balfe. Claire and Jamie have had one of the most epic love stories in all of cinematic history. It has been beautiful and frustrating and really epic. They have had their ups and downs, but have also found a way to get back to each other through all time and circumstances. Catriona Balfe and Sam Heughan have such incredible on-screen chemistry, and they are really great friends in real life. Fans started shipping the real-life friends hard. It actually got a little bit obsessive, and fans really wanted them to come out as a couple. The only problem with that scenario was that Catriona was already in a long-term relationship with Scottish band manager Anthony McGill, and the two eventually married. Fans were a little bit heartbroken, but at least we still get to see the great friendship that exists between the co-stars and the romance that sizzles between them on set. The fact that Catriona and her husband seem to be really happy is all that matters in the end. She is an Irish actress who formerly worked as a fashion model, and she is 41 years old. Jamie Fraser, played by Sam Heughan. The other half of the epic love story in Outlander, Jamie is an incredible character. Fans have been going crazy for Sam ever since Outlander first came on screen. He is the perfect Jamie Fraser, and those of us who love the books couldn't believe they found an actor that completely fit into the extraordinary character's role so perfectly. Sam is a Scottish actor, producer, author, and entrepreneur. He did a lot of stage productions before starring in Outlander, but has since had many different roles in movies and TV. He was born in Balmaclellan in Scotland in 1980 and is 41 years old. Like we said, fans really wanted him paired with Catriona, but ever since she got married, rumors have been everywhere. Fans would love to know who his perfect partner is, but it seems like Sam is still single, so he is still keeping us guessing for now. Thanks for watching.